One secondary. Ooh, a little more light, a little more to brighten it up. Ooh, a little dark here, like we're in a haunted house. Scared it, didn't I? Hi, Ted here. I've learned the finger of thing it did doggone and ooh, it wants to poke my head, but no. Oh. Alright, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Y'all well? Good. And if you're not so well, go relax and try to get well. And if you're not doing it on your own, call a friend or family member. And know you're not alone. Little side note in seriousness, because sometimes depression and anxiety and stuff can suck. And I know myself, and so does Thomas. And don't do it alone, people. Seek help. So with that, enough seriousness? Ha! Dead again, me. With not really a long video today, but something a little bit different. Oh, well, my background's a little quiet today, not much going on, a little circle and thing there. It's really black right here. There's no real, oh, there's the colors. Look at all the screen, oh, fancy. Alright, everybody, so this one, it might seem regular at first, but then we take X-Lax and we're not so regular. But this one was given to me by a friend of mine, and he said, try it out. I was like, but that's just a regular bottle. He said, no, this is special. Now, I don't drink these on a regular basis. Trust me, I won't regularly. And I do the zeros, but I won't. Let's just get to it. Look at that. Y'all know what that is. That's a bottle of Coca-Cola. Very big bottle, too. But notice the design is a little bit different. Here we have condensation. Here, we'll wipe that off. Got a little rag here. I wiped that off with. Well, I had a rag. What happened to the rag? Oh no. Ooh. I'll use my Pride rag, the closest one to me. So we have Coca-Cola, and it says return for deposit. For beverage use only. Now, of course it's going to be for beverage use only. What are they going to put in it? But, okay, this is just not a regular bottle of Coke, though. This bottle is from Africa. This is the Coke you'd sell in Africa. And what's the difference between North American and African one? At least this particular one doesn't have sucrose glucose. It has sugar cane. Cane sugar. It's actually a lot healthier than glucose, that other stuff. So I've never had this since I was a cat. I'm pretty sure original Coke used to have more of the traditional sugars and stuff on it. But we're gonna tell the difference because I'm an expertise in Coca-Cola, and I haven't had real Coke in a bit. Well, I did have recently, but I try not to drink this hardly maybe a couple times a year because not good for my belly, not good for my diabetes. But tonight for the video for you guys, I'm gonna try it out because if it tastes like the old Coke used to years ago, ooh, awesome. And oh my gosh! I'm sorry. You guys are there, but I'm just looking at the screen there, and isn't he just so? Oh, he's so cute. All right, everybody, let's give this a shot. And oh, now this one is not a screw top. It's actually a flip top. Haven't seen one of those in a while either. So I dug up my old can opener. Now this is the Three Scrooges. The Three Scrooges. The Three Stooges. I grew up with watching Three Stooges. Loved Three Stooges. Sadly though, this don't work no more. The battery died, and I've tried to replace them, but they're kind of welded in there. The caps to keep them in, they can't come out. I have to unsolder and then resolder, and I don't know how to solder. I'm good with electronics. Well, Tom is the one good with electronics, but you know they need to be soldered out because the caps that covering the batteries in there, it won't let them out. So. Maybe someday I can get if anybody has one of these, you can send me one with batteries working, or if nobody knows how to repair them, I'd like to get because it used to make a. That's the noise it used to make. Now it just broke. It broke. Unless the watch makes a little noise, that'd be cool. But I think the battery's shot. So there we go. We're gonna give this a shot and open it up. See. See, no noise. No noise. I mean, noise for the pop, but no noise from the thing. Just, yeah, that sucks because I used to like this. Made really cool noise. A cat cashed this in exchange for goods. Anybody play Fallout, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, my keep that cat. That's a tradition. It didn't bend either. That's cool. Ooh. Like the smell. Ooh. And it's a traditional glass bottle. I like the old glass bottles, not plastic. The world could use more of these. Can you recycle these and melt them down and recreate new stuff? So let's give this a shot. See if it's flat or not, too. It's traveled the world. It's originally from Africa. It needs to be empty. I used to blow bottles and go, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, right now they're like, shut up and drink the drink. Okay. Not gonna lie, doesn't taste like the old Coke. It's not bad, but no, not that good either. It's not bad. No, it's not the old Coke taste, no. So, you in Africa, if you guys are tasting that and you have the Coke, it doesn't taste like Coke in here in North America. No. I still cannot find the original flavor of Coke. Because the new stuff isn't just like it used to be. They changed the formula over the years. Back in the 70s and 80s when I used to love it. It's an okay pop. It tastes, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't really know. I've never tasted that flavor before. It's kind of a rustic flavor, but it's not bad, but it's not, it kind of has the old rustic flavor, but it don't go as the original Coke, no. So, people in Africa, you're not tasting the original Coke, unless you get it from here in North America. So, I think Coke Zero tastes closer to the original Coke than that thing, so, it's okay, I guess, but, take it or leave it. Alright, well, thank you to my friend who got that for me. I appreciate it. And it was just for the video for you guys. You know, and like I said, I won't be drinking regular Coke that often anyway. It's almost a zero, but Coke Zero actually tastes better the closer to the regular Coke than that does. So, that's true. Oh, that one's longer than that one. Oh, I have to trim them. Look at the eyelashes here, Lord. It's my eyelashes. Ooh, flutter, flutter. I think I need a special jacket. Alright, everybody. But no, it's not bad. By the way, whatever happened to RC Cola? You don't see that no more. Nobody sells an RC Cola. RC Cola, people, I'm not a Pepsi. You know, you have Pepsi and you have Coke, and there's a difference. I don't hate Pepsi. I mean, it's not bad, actually, sometimes. Again, I don't really drink pop no more that much. But I used to like Pepsi. I mean, but I love Coke. Coke is my favorite. But I can honestly say, yeah, not the best. It's okay, but yeah, you're not getting quite the flavor of original Coke.
A few moments later.
Sorry, somebody opened my door. Somebody dropping something off. So, yeah. But like I was saying, it's not bad, but I wouldn't go and buy it myself, no. Because it doesn't have the original Coke taste. It has a rusty taste, a little bit like, not rust, and I think we've all tasted that rusty taste at one time or another. But, yeah, RC Cola, like I was saying, RC Cola, I used to love RC Cola, but can't find that no more. That was like Pepsi and Coke, but RC Cola was as good as both of them. It really was. It was a unique flavor, but can't find no more. But yeah, African Coke with cane sugar. Now, somebody said they have cane sugar Coke down at the store. I might try that one and see the difference. And maybe it's to do with shipping. Maybe because it's shipped overseas and stuff, it might cause the effect of the flavor. But I know this don't taste like the original Coke. And I used to have it in glass bottles too. It's not. But like I said, for a pop, it's refreshing, I guess. But it's not. And trust me, I'm an expert on Coke. I used to have the Coke Bear and Coke Thin. I still do have them put away in boxes when I have a bigger place and get my house. Help the channel, share and like and subscribe. And then when I can get a house, I got whole bottles of Coke collections and Coke figures and Coke stuff because I always liked the Coke brand. And like I said, I don't hate Pepsi. I would drink it occasionally if it was there. But I like the Coke logo. I like their advertising. I like everything about it. I just like the way they present it. So I have a whole bunch of Coke stuff, and I want to put it back up on my thing someday. So I met a girl years ago, back when I was in my early 20s. Their name was Lois, I think. And she had a big, awesome Coke collection. I was like, oh, that's awesome. There's somebody else who likes Coke stuff. So, actually, I'll probably keep this bottle and put it with the Coke collection, because that's a big, taller one now. I got a few of the smaller ones. This is a bigger one. I want to keep that. So, and just I'm going to keep the cap, too. But, yeah, like I said, that, it might be doing the shipping. I'm going to try. Maybe somebody can get me the cane one down the street, and I'll taste the difference. Maybe it's just the cane sugar. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, maybe it's due to the shipping. It's not the best. And it's kind of a little flat, too. It's not too bubbly, but, yeah. But, okay. Like I said, I figured I'd give it a shot and let you guys know. When it comes to drinks, that's a touchy subject for a lot of people. So it's not as much like a snack. So drink it where you like and drink whatever you like and any types of pops. And nowadays I drink lots of water and green tea. I love my green tea. Ooh. And on the weekend I'll have a little bit of an iced coffee. Just on the weekend, like on a Friday or Saturday. I don't usually have it both days. Or sometimes a Sunday on the watching the wrestling. So, but anyway, thank you for tuning in. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. To all my fellow 420ers, check out the channel and share it with other 420ers. Let's share this my channel out there to get more people. Because the more you share it, the more people that get it, we can get thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands, of millions. And then once we got millions, then we start making money. And then I can make a living out of this. And then I can do more videos for you guys. Get better cameras. And then Thomas can start doing his photography, creating his books and magazines. And then we can also create businesses. Trust me, we got plans. Our dream is to create a 420 cafe. First, we're going to do our own 420 gummies. We want to create our own 420 gummies. The Foggy Brain gummies. It'll be in the green package in my head. You know, and it's on the side with the things hanging. That's me, Ted. It's superimposed. It's like, from the side view. So, and then you can get them on the Foggy Brains gummies. We'll have different flavors, and then we'll pack them like 30 milligrams, 60 milligrams, and they have different levels, different pricing, and we'll sell them locally, and there's a lot of dispensaries and stuff. And by the way, government, don't touch the dispensaries, by the way. You're still getting taxes from them. Let them do it, because no offense, the government doesn't know how to sell, and they're overpriced. Their gummies are underpowered. They're really like 10 milligrams the limit. Oh, that's a pathetic limit. That's weak. And people pay you, and they're more expensive, so it's not worth it. Trust me, you got to be able to give stronger and better. So, and then cheaper. A cost. So dispensaries aren't hurting you. It's an open enterprise, everybody, but you're still getting taxes from them. And just let them do the thing, and you guys do your thing, and people have that choice. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys ever close those dispensaries, there's going to be underground competitions, and then that brings back the illegal activity. Just leave these people have legal businesses. Leave them alone. Let them do their stuff. There's many different dispensaries doing good, and they're abiding by the rules, but leave them alone. Let them run their business, and let them sell the product. It shouldn't be just a government-run thing, because no offense, government, I appreciate you guys, but when you guys control it, it's a monopoly, and it should be done also by the public. And I someday would like to have a field of a whole bunch of 420s and be able to sell it, and of course it would be government regulated, but then I can sell my gummies, I can maybe make my other stuff, have some vape pans, and a whole bunch of other lines of products from the Foggy Brains. That's the idea. And also have line chains of 420 cafes across Canada and maybe the States. The Foggy Brains Cafe. The 420 Cafe, Foggy Brains. Once we get my everything done and settled, that's my plan. Always been my plan all the time. I don't tell this to a lot of people, but I'm sharing it with you guys now. It's why I need to build the channel, to make the money, to start everything, the ball rolling. It's right down on power. Thomas is trying to make us a photographer. That ain't easy. We could go back to the 9 to 5, but that's not for us. We're both 50 years old. And we go back to the 9 to 5, we don't have time to do this, the photography all at once, and then we just fall back into the old plan of just doing regular stuff. Next thing you know, we're dead and we don't follow our dreams. And that's it. So we're trying to get grants right now. We're going to be applying for art grants here in November. So fingers that hurts. Fingers crossed, we can get our ball rolling, and I can get the calendar set. Thomas can get his calendars made, his books made, and then start doing single photos. And then maybe next year he's planning on going down the waterfront and selling the single photos, the books, the printed stuff, and then to people to come off the cruise ships and make money that way too. Yeah. So wait and see. Like I said, big plans for the future for us. And for me, for the channel, I want to be able to create more funny 420 snack ideas for you people. Because let's be honest, when you're on a 420, no matter how you do it, you get snacky. So I give you different ideas to have when you're doing it. And now a lot of people like to, but sometimes people just don't want to come up with it. Like, oh, what am I going to have? Go to my channel, Foggy Brains. Oh, look at that one, like the ice cream one. Oh, that's still floating. I do that only once a year. The ice cream float, the big boat. Oh, check that one out. The ice cream float. Whoo, damn. That's a diabetic nightmare. But again, that's a once a year thing. I would never do that besides once a year. That would kill somebody. But it's scrumptious. And my mixing of chips and chocolates and many other things I make. My late night quick hot dog snacks. And I like when you take a tortilla thing, you wrap it, a hot dog inside with cheese, and then you put it in the microwave, boop, 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 couple of seconds, about a minute, 2 minutes, boom, there you go, quick hot dog. It's a little tortilla thing wrapped in the cheese, and it's quick. So I have tons of different ideas here for you, so go check them out, go check out all the past videos on the channel, and we're going to be adding gameplay here too for Thomas's channel. He's not streaming anymore because he doesn't have the new computer that doesn't handle it. He needs new 420K, or what it called, HDMIs, yeah, HDMI cables, and what have you. So he's having technical issues and he can't afford it. And his PS4, he doesn't have a PS5, he's not rich. His PS4 just died, the hard drive. It was a 2 terabyte, completely just. So he luckily had some backup because he does a lot of computer repairs for people. He used to do it for free, but now he's going to start charging because he's poor, and well, he can only be nice and try to help people so long. Now he's poor himself. So, but he luckily had an extra little laptop, 500 gig. It's small. It's not quite as good. The other one was a hybrid. He's hoping to get a 4 terabyte SSD or maybe an 8 terabyte because I think that's the limit for the PS4s. Get an 8 terabyte you can put and install all, but I can't afford that, and he can't afford that. So an SSD would be the best for the PS4. Super fast, super awesome, and less chance to fail. So this one was a hybrid, but it was still traditional hard drive, and it finally burnt out. So so he's not streaming no more right now because he's having issues with multiple things. He needs a new computer and new cables and even a new Elgato. So he needs a new microphone. That one's kind of dying too. So everything dies. Electronics dying if you don't have make money. Because we've been doing the channel for 7 years, but still not making money on it. And we've invested thousands of dollars into this channel. That's not a joke. We have. This camera alone was a few $100s. We bought an iPod just for that with $600 some. We've bought microphones and cables and different things for this channel. All the different foods and snacks we've invested over the years and stuff while we're doing this for you guys. So this channel is not cheap. This is thousands, not one of that, but thousands of dollars to invest, but don't make money back. But I enjoy doing it, and I like that you guys enjoy it, and I make you smile. But I like to make this financially viable. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of YouTubers that do just shake their stuff and don't do nothing and make millions of dollars a year. And I'm like, I really, well, Thomas, he's got the book here. Thomas helps me with his books, his scripts. Look at all the fortune cookies of over the years he has. He likes Chinese food, can you tell? See, all the scripts, I've showed this before, all the scripts and ideas he gives me for the channel. Tons of different ideas over the years, and that's just one of multiple books. So, Foggy Brains is a lot of work for 7 years. We're in 7 years this month. So, I'm going to try to do a special for you guys here later on at the end of the month. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to release this video this week. I had another video, I'll release that later. But hopefully, we can do something more for the channel. Because, let's be honest, I need the cash. I really need the cash. Actually, I'm probably going to release this video next week. So, this will be after. So, you'll actually see. So, this will be the after. I'm going to do a special video for Thursday, or for Friday. Because we're into our 7th year. Ooh. So, this will be actually after. So, you'll watch that one first. But help the channel out, people. Share and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, the little red button below. You can hit the bell for notifications. You don't have to, because you remember my channel. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can hit it and you get notified. And you go, oh, look, Kid has a new video up. And then share it with friends. Tell fellow 420 to say, hey, guess what? We're stoners. Check this channel out. You know, and if you can, by the way, give a hint to all the famous people out there that can maybe help the channel as well, too. Snoop Dogg, a great 420 lover. And man, is so talented. I love to have his money. Oh, but he worked hard for his money. But he was also smart, highly intelligent man. Kevin Smith, also, fellow 420. I actually seen Clerks 3, and me and Thomas both cried. There's some scenes that we literally bawled out loud. The window was open, I guarantee people probably were like, "Whoa, what's going on here? Is he okay?" We watched it different times, but we were crying. Or some scenes just, but also funny. That was his masterpiece, brilliant. But yeah, Kevin Smith, he could help promote, maybe even have me on one of his fields or something. Yeah, I'm Canadian. You like Canadians, Kevin Smith? I'm Canadian. I'm T-E-D. Yeah, I'm an old wrestling fan. Y'all get the that is. And then we also got, well, I said Willie Nelson. I don't know. Somebody said he quit smoking. I'm not sure. I mean, if he did, go for him. You know, you don't have to do it. You can still join the channel and get your snack ideas. It's just if you're a snacker. And then we also have Cheech and Chong. I know Cheech is back with them, so they're doing content stuff again, and because the world, that's more acceptable in the world now, like it wasn't for years. So let them know as well. Thomas Chong, fellow Canadian. Ooh, except he was a West Coaster. And by the way, did you guys ever know Thomas Chong is a great guitarist also? Little known fact, it was a band, I forget what they called. He actually replaced Jimi Hendrix in a band. And now I'm not saying he's no next Jimi Hendrix, but Thomas Chong is an amazing guitarist. I've seen him play guitar before. Ooh, I actually have, my dad has one of their albums back when he played with the band. I forget the name of the band now. My dad has that album. But yeah, little known fact, he was awesome. And Cheech and Chong, well, I grew up watching Cheech and Chong as a kid. Funny stuff, you know. It's funny enough, I actually did. No, not me. That was Thomas. See, me and Thomas get our stuff mixed up sometimes. Ooh. We're getting old and forgetful. Thomas told me about a skit him and a friend did. They in elementary school. They did. I think it's one of the Cheech and Chong skits. That's still awesome. So yeah, we're both Cheech and Chong fans for years. Anyway, African Coke with sugar cane. You know, take it or leave it. I wouldn't buy it again. You know, like I said, I really don't drink that much pop anyway, and I mostly, if I do, it's Coke Zero. But I'm going to try the other sugar cane and see if there's a difference. And I'll try it, and maybe I'll film videos as well. But anyway, this has been really long, but I'm just babbling on, trying to share the channel because this is year 7 in this month. So we've been doing this for 7 years. We're looking to make money. We're not giving up. Because I believe my content is as good as anybody else's. Okay, not really. But again, if I get a new camera, it'll be nice and more presentable. A new gimbal, I can walk around. I can start doing outside stuff. Maybe with a new camera, I'll also get a road mic with a little dead cat on top. And the stand will be better. And then I can go outside not worrying about the wind. And I can do walk and talk videos like Thomas has done in the past. And other things. So, again, stay tuned. There's any things we're going to do. Also, Thomas wants to get a drone and a 3D camera, because for his movie career, he's been on some movie sets. He's done movies as well. And he wants to start doing also commercials for companies. He wants to, there's also commercials. We get a drone, you can do small commercials and stuff. And with the 3D camera, we can advertise for local companies and maybe make money that way as well. So we got our foot in many different aspects in entertainment and creative. So help us make this a reality. I do love you guys. You guys take care of yourself. Peace. Hit the button way back there. The earthquake! Ooh. Love you. People just live my tongue. Okay, that was a little too much, I know, but hit the button.